what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Understanding the Reason. I'm your host, Jerome Majette. So excited to be here with you guys, man. I'm still like straight up excited about the past eclipse and what that meant. And I'm still like just blown away by the majesty of that. We talked about that on my previous video, man. But wow, what a significant thing, man. And we're going to talk about something that I believe is very, very important for us to dig into. And I would actually love to ask this question. Do you think we're living in the last days? Because I mean, for me, man, I look around at everything that's going on in our society and what's going on around the world, the wars and all those different things that's happening, the economics of the world. We just came out of the COVID-19 situation, but that's a good question. I think we need to really focus our attention on. But before we actually get into all of that, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, those of you who are taking us up on the offer to purchase our book, Understanding the Reason God Made Man, What Made Him Do It, and or picking up our shirts, please send me a selfie over on my Facebook Messenger, and I will surely shout you out at the end of our videos. And man, I'm telling you, I'm like I said, I'm just still blown away about that, the significance, the prophetic implications of the solar eclipse. I mean, that thing, we don't want to miss the message, because we talked about this before, over in Genesis chapter 1, verse 14, how God said he put the sun, moon, and stars in the sky, in the heavens, to give us signs and tokens and to mark seasons, days, and years. And if we grasp the profundity behind that, I think some things need to change. I think that the fact that they created a pattern, the 2017 eclipse that I actually witnessed that one too, and then this past April 8th, the way that they actually patterned across the United States, our country, I believe that it actually is a very significant thing because of what the pattern actually did. It created a tav. And we talked about this yesterday. A tav is a Hebrew letter in the Hebrew alphabet that signifies a sign, right? A signal. And more importantly, if you break these different components down and you look at them, individually, especially the 2017 announcing the Prince of Peace is coming, and then the April 8th announcing judgment is coming. We really need to pay attention to this, or either that, or we can just look at it like everybody else, like it's just an occurrence. I watched this video. This guy was so excited, man. He was like jumping up and down. Oh my God, it's unbelievable. Well, I feel you, but there's more to it than just that, okay? And I think that if we're still honestly in pursuit of understanding the three questions we bring up all the time on our videos, why are we here? What is our purpose? And what happens next? I think that it's very important that we spend some time understanding or gaining an understanding of the meaning behind the prophetic implications that these signs in the heavens are actually telling us. Because if we don't, we'll miss our day of visitation for sure. And when we say day of visitation, we're talking about God sent us a sign that we missed. That's what we don't want to do, okay? And so over the next couple of videos, I'm going to really do some more research into some things and present some things to you. This video is not going to be very long. I'm still blown away over the time that I live in. I'm still shook on, are we living in the last days? Is this the last hour of the last days, right? And I don't want to just get on here and just say a whole bunch of stuff without really giving you some meat that you can actually go and research for yourself and find out and settle this thing in your heart, right? Here's the reality of it. Some of you will never accept Jesus Christ as your Savior. I get that, right? I get it. But that's not wise. That's not wise, but I get it, right? Some of you have accepted Jesus as Christ in your life, and we need a wake up call, right? We need a serious wake up call, because we are getting that eclipse told me, get ready, get ready. Something big is getting ready to happen. And look, whether it be seismic activity, I saw some things where severe storms and stuff are starting to happen. And not that they haven't happened before, but right after this event, we had some storms. There's also the Devil's Comet that they're tracking right now. There's a lot going on, right? There's all kinds of stuff happening. So I believe that it's time for us to start really leaning into finding out these questions as it relates to why are we here. Man, you got so many different theories. You got the theory of evolution. You got a whole scientific community around the theory of evolution that's trying to get us to buy into the fact that we came from apes. We talked about that in one of our videos. Then you have another group of scientific thinkers that are trying to get us to buy into spontaneous life, that it all just boom happened from a big bang. Man, come on, I can't buy into that. And then you have the scriptures, and the scriptures are telling us that God, who is a spirit, created everything in the physical universe. And then if that's true, let's prove it. Let's prove it. Let's dig into it. Let's find out. And that's the purpose, man. It took me 18 years to write this book. And I don't say that so that you guys can go and buy books. I'm saying this because the information that was revealed to me in this book could be a resource to help you on your journey to understanding why are we here, what is our purpose, and what happens next, right? And then I'm just having a little fun with it. If you pick up a shirt, cool. Send me a video, man. A selfie, not a video, but a selfie, and I got you. All right. I tell you what. If you send me a video, I got you too. Okay. But man, let's dig into this thing. Let's get it, man. Let's understand what this thing is all about, because the final question is what happens next. Straight up, what happens after this, man? It's appointed once for every single person to die. It's appointed once for all of us to transition into eternity, right? And some people don't believe that there is an eternity. That's fine too. But I still think that it's important for those of us who are genuinely, honestly in our hearts, knowing that something's going on. Man, listen, you look at our society, you look at what's going on in this life, something's happening, right? We know that time has a beginning and time has an ending. And so throughout time, God specifically sent signs. That eclipse that we just witnessed is a sign based on Genesis chapter 1, verse 14. That's a sign. He said that it would be for a sign and a token to mark seasons, days, and years. So if we study this thing out and we really pour some effort into understanding this, man, I think that we'll come away with a better appreciation for life itself and the time that we do have here. So I will come back. I was going to read some stuff in my book. Like I said, I'm just so I don't know, man. I'm like sober right now in my heart, because I know, man, something big is getting ready to take place. It's going to happen. And I just want to be prepared. I just want to share with you guys. So over the next couple of videos, I'm just going to spend some time digging, doing some research, and coming back to you guys, man, with some really good information. And I pray and hope that it will bless you, that it'll help you, that it'll take your understanding and your knowledge level to a whole nother place. So all that said, man, thank you guys so very much for tuning in today. Sorry for, the shortness of the video, but I think, man, we got some digging to do. We got some stuff to really look at, okay? God bless you guys. Please stick around. Show some love for the persons who we selected for the end of our video. And by all means, God bless you guys. See you on our next video. Talk to you soon. Peace.